All right, welcome home, my son. Welcome to Inside Pool TV here on the Billiard Channel. We are representing and co-producing with the American Pool Players Association, and you are watching live action from the U.S. Amateur Championship. Dan Hines spelled his name wrong versus Robert Hall. And we are racing to 7 here at Strokers Palm Harbor in beautiful Florida. The Nature Coast, west side. Let me change Dan's name here to the right. We're ready. Go for it, man. Go for it. Hein's. Thank you. We have our support staff, Michael from FloridaDroneVideos.com helping out. Working with Inside Pool, get some back behind the scenes footage. Hein's. Spelling is not my strong area. All right. Opening break, we are underway. Wow. Okay, he broke from the side. That's interesting break there. We're going to have Mr. Brian Parks joining me. And I'm Alvin with Inside Pool, if you didn't know. Your loyal host and Galactic Adventurer Supreme. Traveling the cosmos to bring you pool action. And just having a great time doing it, I'll tell you. Got a nice roll there. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 ball in the top right-hand pocket. Wow. Connect the dots. Or not. Okay, so Robert Hall has his pocket blocked by the 6 ball for the stripes. He has a problem ball there that he's pointing at. That pocket's blocked for the 15. Really doesn't have a shot. He could only, unless this ball goes, it very well could go. Let's see if I can got the angle on it. I don't think so. It's not going to go. Might go. That's a weird one there. 15 balls kind of in the way. 5 balls kind of in the way. Howdy. No problem. Oh, there is a problem. He'll shoot the 14. 13. Can't see which ball that is. I'm looking at the tiniest little screen. Whatever stripe that was, now he's on the 13 ball. I can tell that's clearly an orange stripe. He may want to just go ahead and get rid of the 11-10 first. The 9 ball is the problem here, so he's going to have to maybe use get in the right spot. He can use the 10 ball to come down and run into that 9 ball. Hopefully get that 3 out of there if you hit it hard enough. and then shoot the long shot on the orange stripe. Yeah, he goes into it here with high English off the rail. He's going to have to like dip and dive into it, but that's kind of just a spin shot. No, he's not going to do that. He'll go into it off of this ball perhaps, or try to get in, well, the 2 balls blocking the pocket, so. Yeah, he's looking like he's going to hit low, so he may draw into this 9 ball. Yeah. That's a give him the game there. See, that's the key point of 8 ball, is to definitely take care of your problem areas. Number 1, first and foremost. Brian Parks, let me get you over on this side. Get you a chair here. There's a headset somewhere, that's not it. All right, Brian Parks is with us.
Hello, everybody.
Former champion. This is the screen we're going to be watching over here.
Okay.
I don't know why they have this running. So yeah, you just gave Mr. Jacob a lesson in U.S. Amateur Championships with your flawless play. Pretty much, you made a couple little mistakes, but nothing major.
Yeah. I respect his game a ton. So
yeah.
I watched him play some videos and stuff
nice
like that.
shots.
Yeah, and he's a former junior champion, I guess, and I knew I had to play strong to get there. So
yeah, that's great. So we're glad to see you back this year. Yeah, and you were not here last year, right?
No. I took a year off. And
Gotcha.
old Henry decided to win another one, so
it
took me out of retirement.
Had to come back and get to him. So we've been watching some interesting, opening rack mistakes.
Yeah, tough.
Early morning mistakes. It is early.
And this table's pretty quick.
Early for pool players.
Oh yeah, I'm California. Nice
shot.
Yeah, great shot.
That's right. You're out in Bakersfield.
Yeah. So right now it's 3 hours earlier. So makes it tough. Now, I've watched this guy shoot quite a bit. He shoots real straight.
He's queuing up pretty close to the cue ball as well.
Another
so
great
that's
shot.
a good sign.
Robert Hall, obviously another former champion.
Yeah, Robert always plays well. He made some positional errors during that rack. He had a couple chances to get that rack and failed to do so. But it's pretty easy, I'm sure, first round to make some mistakes. So here we are. Yeah, this is a very prestigious event, and we're glad to see you back. What brings you to coming back every year since you've already won it so many times?
You know, I like meeting everybody here,
Good.
playing in this tournament. The whole APA staff, everybody's just awesome.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the players.
Yeah,
I can honestly say there's not one person I meet here that I don't like. It's always just a good time. So. You
great
know, I always
hotel
get
as well.
Oh yeah, the hotel's awesome right there on the
DoubleTree.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, he broke that a little hard, but it looks
Great
like
break. Got some trouble there.
all the balls clustered up in the corner.
Yeah. His opening
see.
shot looks like he actually might be able to get them all out pretty quick.
Did he make a stripe or solid? I didn't see.
Solid, I
Okay,
believe.
so he's in solids. So the key is to just start attacking the problem balls.
Yeah, he's going to go after it and probably get it in the middle of that
Yeah,
5.
he's going to hit that hard. He got a lot too much spin on that ball, I think.
Yeah.
So, looks like
Now, where's he from?
Let's see. He is. Dan Hines is from Melbourne, Floaty.
Okay.
He's 36 years old. He's been playing for 16 years. He started playing in a local pool hall tournament in Pennsylvania. Just plays APA League. He used to play in any event he could get to. 9 ball's his best game. He plays most games 8 ball, 1 pocket, 3 cushion billiards. He's a 3 cushion billiard player, so might see some nice safeties out of Mr. Hines.
So Robert's coming to the table with a really kind of a, if he wants to take this shot, he can in the corner. But it's a little tough.
You're talking about shooting the 9 down in the right-hand bottom?
The bottom right corner, yeah. If he shoots it, then
Yeah,
he has
it'll go.
got a great shot.
It's got a big
that.
pocket for this position.
Yeah.
It's hitting low ball.
The cue ball might slide a little funny off the 1, but great shot.
No.
Oh, missed it. And again, his solids look a little tied up on the top left there.
They sure do. Yeah, when it's like that, you never know who's going to win.
He likes 3 cushion. He might go after it right now.
I would. I'd be going after it every shot if I could. It sure is. Look at this. Click. That looked like a 3 cushion shot, didn't it? That's funny. Now what?
Yeah, he's in jail.
The best thing to do.
No
What's
shot.
that?
He said he has no shot on the 6 ball either, so he's going to have to find a little spot to thin that 1 more than likely, because that 3, you want to leave it there with that 8 tied up.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely important. I would think maybe going into the back of the 5. No, it'll sell out on the. Hopefully it rolls up in front of the 1. He's going to go ahead and hit the 1. No, he did the Hail Mary, break him out. Wow. Fortune favors the bold.
Yes.
Man.
It's early, but that was a big shot.
Wow, great shot. Yeah.
So I haven't seen much on this chat, but
Yeah,
hello, everybody.
It's not, it doesn't operate properly. It doesn't, you gotta find the bottom of it.
Ashley Tosh, hello, thank you.
Yeah, glad y'all can be out here.
Yeah, this is awesome. You guys are getting up to 1,000 viewers, I believe, sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
we're doing pretty good. 8 ball delivery system. We'll see if they see that giant scorecard up there in on the.
He's looking pretty comfortable, to be honest with you.
Solid. He didn't move his head.
Yeah,
Good shot.
He got a good roll there, I believe, off that 1 ball going in, but you got to take it.
See if they can see that giant scorecard. They don't see it.
No.
All right, I'm going to have to go let them know.
Yes, right now it's
Jason,
2-0.
can you have them do the scorecard? Brian and...
Robert Hall and...
or yeah, Robert, excuse me, not Brian. Robert Hall and Dan Hines.
Who's blue and red?
Dan's up 2-0.
They're doing it right now. They're doing it now. Thank you.
They got it.
All right. Yeah, that was good, man. Wow, you're magic.
Did it.
Jedi. All righty. 2-0 over Robert Hall early in the match. Some of that 3 cushion knowledge came in handy on that. All right.
Hey, Ramil, good to see you too. It's nice to meet you.
Do you have 3 cushion tables where you're at?
We
at
have
all?
a couple in
Do you play it?
pool room. Yeah, I like it.
It's good, isn't it?
We don't get to play it a lot, but it's kind of what my game was based off of when I was first taught. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
That makes sense. That's the game to play if you're a pool player, to practice for rotation and stuff, and the safety play and all that. And 8-ball, too. You saw him play a 3-cushion shot that last
Yeah,
match.
the breakouts are huge on that backside kind of thing. So it looks like he broke dry. Robert has a choice here.
He's got a choice.
But it's a little funny on that 1 to 5 because the 5 will be a later on shot that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to get maybe draw into it and get it off that other. Nope.
That worked out actually perfect because now he's going to come straight back across for the 5.
Cool. Nice and easy.
And he went a little long.
Yep. Boy, you just can't hit them soft enough on the new cloth on these tables. The way they keep this room, so it's perfect. The conditions, it rolls. How did it roll? How was it rolling for you out there? Was it super fast?
It's really good, but the rails, to be honest with you, they come out slow.
They're slow.
Yeah,
okay.
but the bed's fast, so it's kind of a little bit of a guessing game. So, but
yeah, that's
their
weird.
equipment here is it's really good. They take care of everything.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Y'all want to know why you don't turn pro? Why he doesn't turn pro?
Why don't I turn pro? Well, for one, because if I was to gamble with any of those guys, they give me the 6 out in the breaks. So, you know, I just 2 kids, 2 jobs, wife. No aspirations of ever turning pro. So, I enjoy playing this tournament. I've been fortunate to win it 3 times.
Wow.
True, but.
Fortunate,
Well, you know, I have gotten a little bit lucky here. Troy Jones one time in the hot seat before the hot seat match had a straight in 8-ball on the side and should have beat me. And just, you know, you got to get those rolls to win a tournament.
It's amazing how those easy shots will do it.
Yeah. So
it's the mind.
And I play Troy next round actually, and every time he tells me about that haunting shot. So.
Well, that's good. It's an advantage for you. You're already in his head.
Yep.
Good shot.
Robert
Nope.
missed this one. See, that 5-ball was the key ball at the very beginning.
Yep. I'm big on getting, no matter what, getting them out. Getting them out of there. I've watched it so many times, like during the women's tournament yesterday. Asia Sai was playing a match, and she had an opportunity to get out a problem ball early in the rack and didn't do it, and ended up losing the set because her opponent got momentum from that one mistake.
Yep, that's all it takes. When I missed that ball earlier against Jacob, I thought I might be sitting down for a while because, you know, it's
well, he was rattled.
Player.
You rattled him. He was rattled right off the get.
Yeah.
I saw it. I would be too, man. I wouldn't want to play in this thing right off first round. No way.
All right, well, Robert got a little bit of a roll here, so let's see what if he can get on that 5 somewhere.
Oh.
We were talking about 3 cushion. This is a spot where you take that 3-ball, it looks like, down there that you'll have to use to get down there.
Yep, there's so many blockers in the way of paths. It's a problem.
If you can end up on the spot with the cue ball right now after he makes the 7, then he could draw between the side pocket and the 12 and bounce far enough over in there, in the gap there, I guess you call it.
Yep, I like that. Yep, he's looking at it too. He's looking at that 7.
The 15 makes you not want to do the natural 3-railer.
Right, yeah, the 15's totally in the way.
Yeah.
Should be an interesting shot one way or the other.
This is where 8-ball messes your mind up a little bit because you start constantly, it's all he's thinking about is the 5-ball right now.
Oh yeah, the mind, absolutely. He's choosing to play the 3 first.
Yeah, this is
interesting. He's gonna put some inside in it.
Actually,
wow. Oh, he just missed it.
Look at that. What
Let's
a good
see.
shot.
Did
he got there.
Did he get there?
Perfect.
Come on.
What a shot.
I'm not rooting for either player. I just want them both to play good.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm not seeing any head shaking, so it looks like he's got a lane.
Perfect. Now he needs to end up on that side rail by the side pocket, and he'll be perfect to get on that 8.
He's got a lane.
Yeah, Alan, going back to being a pro pool player or anything like that, it's so tough to be a pro right
What
now.
exactly is a
There's,
pro pool player? That's what I
well, I
want to
mean,
know.
I would say it's somebody who's making their living as a pro. I mean, that's their main source of income.
Oh, okay.
That's a real big criteria. Good shot, Robert. Perfect. Score is now 2-1.
2-1.
Dan's favor. But yeah, the pro tour, obviously there's no pro tour right now, so really they're basing it off of whether or not how much money you're making off of it and is it your main source of income. So
There's about 10 guys to 20 guys on the planet that live good lives from pool.
yeah, correct. Like Shane obviously is people are trying to base off of what does the pool player make. You can't do that because he's a different type of he's just Shane.
Yeah, he's Shane Van Boning.
Yeah. So the average, I would like to say probably let's just say your worst pool player, worst pro, probably makes about $10,000 a year playing pool. So I mean, that's no life for anybody. So
Well, I know of many great players that are pushing brooms and work,
yeah,
that can run 300 balls in straight pool.
correct.
That
So,
just are doing manual labor and
yeah.
not doing what they should be doing.
Yeah, and the question always comes up too, like where do you draw the line? How good is Ernesto Bayao? How good is Kenny Brisbane? How good is all these players?
If they have a job, they're not pros.
Yeah, exactly. We all have jobs. We do things. Kenny's retired, but I mean, he did his time. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, and again, look at Henry Brote. The guy is defying the odds, playing great.
You can't live on the road forever. It only lasts.
No.
Some of the great players do it, but I mean, your guys like Rodney Morris, Mika Eminem, like that. Those guys are Darren Appleton, of course Shane Van Boeing, Corey Deuel, all them guys. They're constantly traveling.
Yeah. And there's a lot of these guys that win tournaments. Ernesto Bayao's won quite a few bigger tournaments with great players in it, but he'll tell you hands down. I mean, if some of these pros were to give him weight, it'd be a lot more weight than people think. We're just not consistent enough to be playing with those guys.
I know it. Now you can play with those guys, Brian. So I don't think and Ernesto can as well. But yeah, when there is a higher level that they're playing at, and it's simply because they're playing 12 hours a day.
Yeah, that's their
night.
That's what they
every day, whatever you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. They're hitting balls somewhere.
Yeah.
Or thinking about playing pool.
And there are some top pros that don't really play as much anymore because there's no pro tour that you could say, are they making great money at it and doing it anymore? Not so much, but does that mean they're amateur? No.
No.
They've proven their status.
They
John
got
Schmidt
pool rooms.
won a U.S. Open.
Sure. Guys like Johnny Archer, I mean, total legends that could come out and crush anybody anytime that just happen to run a pool room instead, not traveling as much, have a family, whatever.
Yeah, it is, and it's a tough to, where's the bar start and, end with the amateur system, so it's kind of tough, but I have no want to, for sure, to be a professional pool player.
If you beat everybody, every single match, every single tournament, year after year after year, they would probably have a problem with that. But you have to play to win, Brian. You're not running everybody over.
No,
you have to play them.
And I make a lot of mistakes. So.
Yeah, you make mistakes, but not a lot of mistakes. But I mean, all you guys at the top that are going to win the top 5 spots. You all play about the same speed. It's just who's having a better day.
And who's breaking better is huge.
Mm-hmm.
My break is actually pretty bad, so.
I was looking at your break, and I commented about it. The one time you did make several balls, the place you break from is very unique. It's just a little over from the second diamond up at the head string, from what I recall. But the one time you made the second break, it's a speed thing with you.
Yeah.
It's a speed thing.
Yeah.
Because if you hit it too hard, I noticed they just don't hit the pockets.
Correct.
But if you hit the geometry of the table with your spurting speed,
the
your
force of the
pocket
balls
in
makes
two,
them go forward a hair, and then you get one on the side every time.
Right.
It's perfect. But
I always see the best results with the second ball break for making a ball, but it does create more clusters in the center of the table.
Yeah. Plus, you have the bonus point if you make the 8. you
and
win
if
the
you
game.
make the
So,
8. So
yeah.
I'm a fan of the second ball break.
So am
But
I.
I do like the break you're doing, but it's got to be a perfect speed, and that perfect
Yeah.
speed is probably really hard to
Well,
get.
last year, or no, the last time I played, I was using the second ball break every time, and I was getting pummeled by everybody in 8-ball.
Really?
Yeah, so I said, you know what, I'm just start breaking them open. So,
Okay. And I noticed you used open bridge, too. That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Why do you do that?
Honestly, just, I guess because I get so low, I can see better.
Mm,
I can see the center of the cue ball a lot better. So,
okay.
but anybody who knows me, that's one of my biggest downfalls is my break. So, I guess you can. Efren Reyes had a horrible break.
Yeah, you don't need to break it. It's like Tommy Kennedy. Terrible 8-ball break. But
Yeah.
he doesn't care because one mistake and he wins the rack.
Yeah.
So he don't care if he wins. He's like, oh, did I make another 10 ball? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Do it again. Sorry. Yeah, guys like that, they just and you too, you just take advantage and chew up your opponent when they make a mistake. But yeah, the break is
Robert slow rolled that. Great shot. Eight ball's in quite a bit of trouble on this rack.
yeah, let's have a look at the
It pretty much goes in the side pocket.
yeah, the only lane it has is the side.
Side or corner if you can clip that 9 out somewhere, but now he might be looking at opening up a pocket right now with shape. Yeah, running into the 9. That wouldn't do you any good if you hit it fat, or if you hit it thick, then you're going to be right behind the 8 on the 5. So
Right.
a good shot would be to somehow get that 10 out of there, bump into the 10 on this.
Yeah. Yeah,
That would
clear up 2 lanes.
Yeah, you'd have the 3 railer to come on the backside of the 8, and he did it.
He did it. Got rid of it too.
And
Nice.
he got a bad roll though. He hit it the backside.
Yeah, he's not liking where
We
he's
might
laying
actually
on the
see
5
him
ball.
thin this ball on the top left side and play safe.
That would be the smart move.
Yeah, make him earn it. So.
What about going in from the back, right from the
Just
back
a
rail?
1 rail kick soft?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's an option too. Looks like he's doing what I was saying, just thin it. No, he did the back, exactly. He wanted to hit a little bit thicker than that.
Yeah, he wanted that
That's still
5
a
ball
tough
to be a
shot.
blocker.
He doesn't.
Sure, he's got to come with it, man.
Yeah, there's nothing easy here.
He can't play any ball clearly into that bottom left-hand pocket where he'd like to. That I can see. Maybe he can. I don't know. What's he aiming up on here?
He's probably going to hit this top of this 11 and just play safe. Leave
Gotcha.
Robert a jump shot.
Right.
Touchy.
Yeah, he's got tons of blocker balls.
And that didn't get there.
That was a not safe. Yeah, I liked your strategy of just getting some. I mean, how many? That's a wall of balls there,
Yeah.
and he opened up the only lane that Robert needed. And he's got both side pockets. He's more than likely going to shoot it in the left-hand side pocket.
This is a tough shot, though.
Yeah, it's a rolling shot. With
I don't. You know, he's got a high left. Where do you try and is the 15 going to hook you for that other side pocket? 3 rails, high left.
Gotcha.
But you have to hit it so clean.
I see what you're saying.
Otherwise you're left nothing. So. And it looks like the 9's blocking that 8 to go in the corner down by his left. So.
Yes.
He's gonna draw this ball, it looks like.
Well, I don't like how he's moving around on the rail there. See him miss it?
He went with the inside.
He was down on the ball. Did you see his bridge hand move around?
Yeah.
That's where you get up and reset.
Yeah.
You can't continue on playing through that. There's a mental thing going on there.
Really tough shot. So.
Yeah.
So Dan has a pretty open table now. And this is where 8-ball can get a little bit funny. You start thinking, oh, you know, I'll just play this ball, and then I'll play this ball, and next thing you know, you're in a tough position.
Oh,
So,
yeah. One little error, you get out of shape.
Yeah. That's why 8-ball's so fun and unique, because you got to respect the game. If you don't, you're going to be bumping balls and trouble.
I'd play a lot of straight pool if I was going to play this event before I came here.
Yep, I agree.
And 3-cushion billiards.
Straight pool definitely makes you sit there and respect the game.
And Chinese 8-ball. I'd be playing some Chinese 8-ball. Have you played that yet?
I haven't. I watched them all playing, but it looks like it's starting to get some popularity. So.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It really shows who's. It really shows who's the best player, I think.
Oh, he got a roll here.
Yep.
So Robert's going to have to go high right, cut this ball in the corner, and just naturally get back to the center of the table.
That's brutal.
If Robert chooses, to go for something offensive.
Now, do you pick a landing point for the ball, or do you aim on the ball? How do you shoot this ball?
I aim at the ball. So
okay.
I'm hitting right now. This looks like it's honestly just about an edge shot, and you just hit it. It's going to come around. Hopefully he doesn't hit the back of the 13 on this coming around. He shouldn't. He should go right in between everything.
I kind of visualized the center of the
Hit
pocket
it good.
on this.
What
he
a
sure
shot.
did. Wow. Well-deserved win there. Rack win, I mean. 2-2. He's like, forget it. You won, buddy. You won that rack. That was a great rack.
Hey, what's up, James Harris? And Jeff Turbaz, whatever. How you doing, guys?
I'm seeing them likes flying across the screen.
Yeah, we got
Facebook.
A 2-2 game now. So this is the last game of 8-ball they're going to play, so pretty big game.
All right. Yes, it is. Final game of 8-ball.
And Robert
second ball.
was using the second
See
ball
that?
hit, yeah.
But then again, see how it makes this little pile of balls here?
Yeah.
Every time. He hit that a little bit harder
It was
than...
harder than normal.
Yeah, because I like to hit... I mean, I noticed most players that are good like to play that ball with a just above medium speed.
Yeah. Otherwise, you got that chance of popping it off the table.
Comes off the table, right. Right off the side, over the long rail, right over the side pocket.
This is actually a textbook break, though, actually.
Great break.
He's got a pretty good lane if he shoots the 13 first.
Okay.
If he messes with the 12 first, he's going to bump a couple balls, which might not be bad here, actually. Just depends on how hard he bumps the ball.
I'm always thinking about creating problems for your opponent with their balls, if I can, and making shape.
Yeah, he's
Like
going to roll into it. He's
running.
gonna bump,
Okay.
but he's going to bump his ball towards his 11, so this is going to be a little funny. And he missed.
Not good.
What's up, big guy? No pictures. Yeah, we can't figure out the chat.
It doesn't look like it updates properly. Yeah, well, how are you doing that?
He's not talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're talking.
What's up, Chris Bruner?
Chris Bruner. There they are. See how it goes
Surprised
down
you
and you
didn't
can't
play
see
this,
the
Chris.
bottom? Why does it do that? Oh, it's at the
That's
top.
the latest
Gotcha.
comment.
Oh, I see. It's not like Ustream. Derp. This is my first Facebook live stream, by the way. Here at InsidePool.tv. We're actually not streaming on InsidePool.tv. But you can see all these.
There's a 30-second delay.
Okay, we have the billiard channel on the Roku streaming device if you have that, or if you want to pick one up. 24-hour Pool and Billiard Network. You're going to see all these matches on there. And we have our YouTube channel, youtube.com/InsidePoolMag. #1 in the world. YouTube, Pool and Billiards, by millions, by 20 million views or something crazy. So I'm proud of that. It's my one accomplishment in life.
We're all saying hi to you right now.
Bye.
What's going on, everybody?
Chuck White's asking you for playing.
It is Robert Hall and Dan, what was his last name?
Dan Hines.
Dan Hines. Currently
From
2-2
Melbourne.
right now.
Melbourne.
They've been playing some tough 8-ball. They're
Lordy.
both having tough outs.
Yeah, it's been a interesting game so far.
This is a big shot here in this game.
Sure is. Nice and easy.
And he hit it a little
Dogged.
thick.
He blocked the pocket though, so that's good. So yeah, your goals are to block the pockets for your opponent, tie up their balls, and break out your problem areas as fast as possible.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And they've both been actually playing pretty smart, but they're getting clusters that are changing everything. So.
Yes.
And Robert, he's got a pretty good shot on the 7, but from there, you're right. That ball blocking the pocket changes everything.
Yep. You gotta have the mic.
He talks to James Harris all the time.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Preferably.
He's got his shades on his head.
Preferably, we'd like to hear you properly, Mr. Steve.
Am I on test?
Live. You're live, brother.
There we go.
As Jason would say, testity test. What does he say? Checkity check?
Yeah.
Reckety wreck? Something like that.
Yeah.
Now, you guys all know Robert Hall pretty well, Alvin, Brian.
Yeah.
I got to ask, my main question is, I don't think I've ever seen Robert Hall on the table without sunglasses.
Yeah, he's got to have his
What's going on there?
sunglasses.
I agree.
It's just a comfort thing, I think.
Now, is that allowed? Because it's sort of a hat, right? And
I think we'll need to get an official ruling on
Yeah.
that, Brian. We're going to go ask our tournament director, Bill Tufts, whether the
Mr. Tuff.
sunglasses are an issue as a hat.
yeah.
Something tells me he's probably going to say it's not a big deal, but you know, we want to be thorough here at
Yep.
the APA.
Well, he'd have a sunglasses line of hair. It would just look like he had sunglasses on anyway.
Yeah. That's true.
Imprint.
Shout out to Bakersfield. How are you guys doing?
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Never been there.
So, Ashley Tosh says hashtag Brian for U.S. champion. Do you think you got it in you this time? around?
Hashtagger.
Oh man, that's
4P?
way too early to tell you. You know, I played a good match last match, so if I can play like that, then I got a chance to go deep into it. So.
I saw Ernesto
Played
walk in,
well.
another former U.S.
Yep.
champion, right?
David Raoul, Henry
King,
Brook.
here, yep.
King
Henry's
James
here, yep.
or King Henry.
Henry's the one that brought me out of retirement. So.
Is that what's going
Yeah.
on?
So other strong players here like Ryan Hollingsworth and Brett Stottlemyre.
Mhm.
High level
Oh
amateur.
yeah, they're all playing good.
Mm-hmm.
And a few guys I've never seen before that I was watching practice, and they play real good.
Pretty strong players.
Oh yeah.
I know I'd have to go back and look at the stats, but I think our black tier champion from, I don't think it was this past year, but the last year at the Riviera is actually playing over on table 14 right now, too.
Oh, okay.
We got James Adams is here, good player from local here.
I think that might actually
That
be
is
who I'm
James
talking
Adams,
about.
yeah.
Yeah,
James
super
Adams.
cool guy. His
Yeah, he's
interview
cool.
at the end of that was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he won it last year, right? I won it this year, and then he won it
I think
the
it
year
was our
before.
last year in the Riviera, so that was 2015.
James
So
plays
you did
good.
win this past year.
at the new place.
Yeah, you won at the Westgate.
Yeah. No, he's a really
Brian,
nice.
you win so often, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's a very nice guy. James
He's a
Adams.
great guy.
Yes, he really
I've been
is.
playing with him for years over. He plays out of Capone's Billiards in Spring Hill,
Yeah.
one of my favorite rooms.
Those who aren't aware, he's a little bit injured right now. He hurt his back, so.
I didn't know that.
I will say the thing that struck me, and the reason why I remember him so well, is his interview that he gave in 2015. Chad, if you have an opportunity, go to youtube.com/APA Leagues and check out the 2015 recap video for the Pool Player event, Pool Player Championships event. It'll bring a tear to your eye, man. He was playing for his dad, and
Yep, I remember his dad. I met
and
him.
and he won the whole thing. It was a pretty awesome moment.
That is.
Yeah, he had a really cool dad. I remember his dad. So he's going to have a little bit of a problem here.
Yeah.
He's not on the right side of the two ball to get.
I think the 4 does
easy.
go in the other side.
Looks like it. He's going to have to land really precise to get it to go.
High right to go right in between there.
Oh, he's going to hit the 8. No.
He's okay. He should be able to still back cut this.
Okay.
Real
Let's have a-
natural.
Let's have a look.
I believe he's okay to just back cut it and naturally just let it do its work. He
Matt
does.
Jones, the other gentleman is Robert Hall.
Robert Hall's playing right now.
Hashtag shades.
Yeah.
We should start a hashtag for Mr. Robert.
Hashtag
back cut it.
don't do hashtags. Something funny went on there.
All right, I'm going to check out of here for a
Okay,
second.
thanks,
go
Brian.
Have go check the car's oil.
Go have a check the car's oil. Good. I like to go have a check the car's oil too. Why don't you change it while you're at it?
So we're gonna start the hashtag the shades. We're gonna
Hashtag.
give him a new nickname. Is that what's gonna happen on the stream? It's
Yes,
gonna
sir.
follow him for the rest of his career, Robert Hall. We got a Deacon Clay. We got a hashtag no hashtags.
Hashtags, no hashtags.
I think that's following up from what you said.
All right. Well, these boys both want to advance
Hashtag
here.
change oil.
Hashtag change.
I love the chat.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
I think he's gonna take the lead. Oh.
Wow. Huge error. Huge error. That ball goes off the rail. It's not too much, but oh, he's straight in too now. It really doesn't get any hard. This is not good. He needs to play safe here. He needs to come up with a safety. I recommend rolling. I recommend hitting the 4 ball on the left-hand side, kicking it up to the top rail, back down out into play, and just rolling your cue ball over towards the left-hand side pocket. That takes away any shot on the besides the bank on
So
the.
you try to get it back.
That's kind of what he did there. Yeah, see, he got his ball out into play. He was trying to bring it back to actually block the 8 ball, which would have been a great shot.
Sure.
Now,
Can you see if he's frozen on that rail? I can't really see.
I believe he is. I believe he is. We're not going to be able to see from here. He just looked at that. So now he needs to play a counter safety, but that's he wants to put the 8 ball right on the 4 ball and leave the cue ball down table. That way, there's no shot on any pocket on the 4
Gotcha.
ball.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I think we turned up our room mic here somehow.
Yeah, it's a little hot. Victor Martinez has a question. They don't have to mark the pocket. Technically, they do, but
Yeah, they
at
point
this
at it.
level of play, it's these guys are strong. They know where they're shooting. They know that their opponent knows where they're shooting. They do point at the pocket and things like that. But I don't think any of the
That was
players
not a
here are
good
going to
shot.
call somebody out for not actually putting a marker on the pocket. Again, this is U.S. Amateur. These guys are high-level players. In league play,
Wow.
you better be marking those pockets. 'Cause
That was, yeah, he made an error there. That was not the
You don't
right
think
ball
he
to
played
shoot.
that well? You think
that was
Robert's
not the
gonna
right
go out
ball
here?
to shoot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he can make this ball. The right shot would have been a safety shot on that 8 ball. Take away Robert's chance. Or just make it extremely hard on him. Oh, he didn't make
I
it
rattled
then.
that pocket.
Okay. Your highest level players will make that ball every time.
Sure.
So we are at the U.S. Amateurs where Robert probably has a real job. So that ball, unless you
So
shoot
that was
it
just a
20,
gimme. They were like, look, take it.
it's
This
a
is
tough
over.
shot. And watch him do it again here on this little screen. You should be able to make that ball. The problem is with those back cuts is you can't see the angle on the pocket from where you're down on the ball. You cannot see the angle at all. It's
Sure.
going this way. So it's huge to go look at that pocket from the other angle. Make sure you mentally know right where that line is. You got to know the line.
Yeah.
And,
Victor says WTH, which I believe is shorthand for what the
Yeah.
hell. What happened there is, as Alvin was kind of explaining, is Robert knew with that missing that 4 that there was no way that his opponent wasn't going to go out. So, again, at this level of play, he just handed the rack to him instead of making his opponent play those last 2 balls.
Time thing.
It's a time thing. It's a courtesy thing. It's a respect thing.
It's not proper though. They shouldn't be conceding balls.
Personally, I generally like to let unless
Because
it's
of
a
that.
friend of mine.
Yeah. Of course, but right there, he had a question. Why is he doing that? So that's why you don't do it in these kind of events, because you're bringing up the actual question of why.
Sure.
So,
Well, it gives us something to talk about.
yeah. We try to get them to stop doing that. If I see people continuously conceding balls,
So
over
you,
the
you
live
go
stream.
talk to Shades
Yeah, I go
after
tell
the
them.
event.
I'll tell them don't do it. But it does make for a quicker video. But it's not proper, in my opinion. That's the bottom line. What a crazy shot that was. Well, we're on a 9 ball.
Oh, it's a 9 ball.
He's got a shot on the 2. He's not going to have a very easy way to get. He's going to shoot it in the side. He can come around for the 4 ball in the bottom left-hand pocket. The 6 ball, of course, is right there, so he'll just have to do a tiny little roll. Grabs an angle, pops off the bottom rail, 7 and 8 go in the top right-hand pocket, and the 9 will probably go in the bottom right-hand pocket. That's the run out. Like that?
I do like it. If you
Good.
like it, I like it.
I do. I mean, first you got to make the original ball. He stood up on that ball too. I don't think he was very set.
Ooh.
Wow. He moved too. These guys are both nervous.
Is that, yeah, that
Steve,
happens.
they're nervous. I
That
can tell it.
happens.
And they never miss that ball. That guy never
Yeah.
misses that ball.
Could be a couple of things going on. This is the first time on the table. You know, I know Robert Hall's been on the TV table a couple of times. I'm not sure about this other
absolutely.
gentleman, but it's
We'll have a look here at Dan
what's
Hines.
his track record.
Dan is, I don't believe, ever played in this.
So that could be that could definitely be it. I tell you, when you get those lights and those cameras,
Okay, he
people
did.
underestimate how much that can really affect your game.
He
You feel
finished.
like everyone's
Yeah.
criticizing every little shot.
Oh
you know?
yeah, everybody's watching. You can't. He played in 2013, and he finished in the top 32 somewhere.
Okay, so he's not completely unfamiliar with high-level play, or high-level tournament play, I guess just to say. I mean, obviously he's a strong player; he wouldn't be here.
Plays out of Pooley's Billiards. I'm imagining that's somewhere near Melbourne, Florida.
Samantha has a question. It's not a big deal, but what if he would have missed a shot? That's always the question. That's why I generally like to make people play it out, because there is always an opportunity
seen
for
him.
someone to miss a straight-in shot.
I've seen
so
Shane Van Boning miss a straight-in
Yeah.
9 ball right in the side pocket.
nerves, something could
2
you know,
feet away. All of them, Strickland, all of them, they all miss. You should never give up that last ball, ever, ever, ever,
you
ever.
know, play it to the end. Game's
that
not
makes
over
means
until
you
it's
don't want
over.
to win. Hit the mutes. We're good. Look at this nice little, wow.
It's like magic.
Yeah, but he didn't get a good roll, so. All for naught. The well-laid plans of mice and men often go astray.
That's a great book.
He can see the very edge of this ball. Fail. See it there too. That's the beginning. You don't want to get those emotions going like that.
Justin
All you
Proctor.
got to do is get mad. Get mad one time, Adam. Nothing.
What do you-
She thought I was.
Justin Proctor says, I guess there's about a 0.01% chance that he could have miscued. You're not wrong, but that's still 0.01%. You know, so again, it depends on your preference and what player you are. Robert made the decision that he made, and that's what Robert wanted to do. So right on, you know. And if you're on the championship table and you want to give someone a rack, that's your prerogative. But again, my personal preference is just play it out to the end. But Robert Hall's a great guy. He's a consummate professional. He's a very nice gentleman to talk to, and he's obviously a very strong player. So I'm definitely not going to knock him for whatever decision he wants to make. Because at the end of the day, he's on that table, and I'm sitting behind a computer screen talking about him playing. So let's keep that in perspective. So this looks to be a pretty easy rack for him to get out on. My 612 viewers right now. That's awesome. We're in Palm Harbor, Florida.
I'm gonna give me some scrimps.
Oh, of course you're getting shrimp. That's like your thing, Alvin.
Give me some scrimps.
If you ever make it down to
Strokers.
Strokers, Palm Harbor,
Oh,
you got to get the
you
shrimp.
tear 'em up.
It's
not only they make.
they make great food. Don't get me wrong. I've
I'm
been
having a
partial.
grouper sandwich as well.
I've not had that yet.
Oh, dude.
I've been partial to the blackened chicken Caesar, which is
Oh,
phenomenal.
wonderful. I'll try that next time. Yeah, we're loving it. APA having us here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is a
American
good
Pool
trip.
Players Association. You want to join the leagues? at poolplayers.com. Let's get their your wonderful little graphic up here, my friend.
Love the graphics.
Join a team in your area. The spring session starting soon. 2 can qualify for one of our championships in Vegas. Poolplayers.com. We're at 3-3 here. We're racing to 7. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool TV. I'm here with Steve Alejandro, the mega video dude and my co-production helper here.
You can call me an assistant, Alvin.
No,
I'm not so
we're not
prideful that I'm going to be.
No, you're an active co-participant. Thank you so much, Ashley. You got to come and meet Ashley
out,
too.
To be honest, I like hanging out with the chat room.
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, wait staff here is pretty phenomenal too.
Yes, especially little Ashley and Beth.
She's really
awesome.
sweet. Beth is really sweet.
Yeah. So, and we gotta love Jose Del Rio, the owner of Strokers. Make sure you go to their website, mystrokers.com. Check them out on Facebook as well, and get your
really
booty down here, my friend.
My Strokers. Huh?
My Strokers, my friend.
I was not aware of that was their website.
That's what it's all about.
Well done. Hashtag marketing. Let's go back to the hashtags.
Hashtag. I'm going to hit you with this jump cue.
Don't hit me with a jump cue. At least you're not going to hit me with a rake, right?
Yeah. I'm not allowed to say that anymore. Jeanette.
For those of you who weren't on the live stream yesterday, we had Jeanette Lee, and Mr. Alvin here likes to call the bridge the rake, and Jeanette was not a fan.
Told me I'm never allowed to do that again.
So if you haven't had the opportunity, go back and check out that finals match. Not only will you see great pool playing from amazing competitors, but you'll get to hear Alvin getting
scolded by the Black Widow.
No pun intended, but getting raked over the coals.
Raked over the coals.
See what I did there, guys?
Mm-hmm. That was fun. I had fun commentating with Jeanette. She knows the shots, and she knows way more than I do. So
she's a great player. Mm-hmm. She's a great player, great person. She's fun to talk to. And she will be back.
Good.
Will she not?
Oh yeah.
She'll be back for the men's, hopefully semifinals, but definitely the finals. So
2 into the 3. He's gonna bump into the 4. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, what do you do here? What do you do here, Alvin?
You're jacked up over the 4 ball. You just play the.
Now this is a shot people practice a lot.
Simple shot, small shot. He might want to play this ball, the 4 in the same pocket. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Oh, ugly, ugly, ugly. That wasn't a good shot. I don't know why he did that. I mean, he was trying to break some balls out, so.
He just didn't get quite back behind it.
So the safety shot here is he wants to have the cue ball about right where it's at now, maybe a little bit closer down. He'd actually ideally love to have the cue ball right where it is now.
Sure.
So he's going to boot the 4 ball
downtown.
Up table.
Or uptown, I guess it would be from this angle.
He's going to boot the 4 up table, draw back, and try to hide back where he's at. He missed it, and he sold out and gave.
Think he hit just a little too hard there?
Yeah.
Or?
Now Robert's got a center ball shot. Actually, he's got to play it with a little bit of English. Howdy. He's got to play with a little English to
back down for the 5.
Well, to miss the side pocket because of that the tangent line or whatever we were talking about.
Yeah, we got a physics lesson in the chat room yesterday.
Yeah.
We learned tangent line, angle of incidence, angle of reflection.
Yeah, angle of reflection is what it is, and we should be okay though. See how center ball he's hitting this right in the center, queuing up right on the cue ball, nice and easy. Missed the side pocket. Perfect, but the shot on the 5 is going to be a reverse bank, or he might carry him down into the 7 and make the 7. He's going into the 7 here. Nope. Back cut, safety, 2-way shot they call that. That's a 2-way shot. If you don't make the ball, you played a great safety.
So that was a great shot what he just did.
Yeah, that's 2-way.
Cool. Another reason why I love streaming is that I'm only a 3 in league play, so I get to sit and listen to you and watch these high-level players play, and I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, you're learning safety play, you're learning defense strategy of 8-ball, 9-ball.
Learning how to read the chessboard is really what it is.
That's what it is.
So guys, if you were in chat and you're a low-level player like me, which you don't have to admit, you don't have to put it in chat if you don't want to, but definitely pay attention or even share it with your friends and that play in the league that could really benefit from watching some of this play and kind of up their game a bit.
You'll see it on the Billiard channel, on the Roku, and our Inside Pool Mag YouTube channel, as well as the APA's YouTube channel.
It'll be all over our channels as well.
Yes.
It's a quiet chat room today. Not a lot of comments.
Yeah, they're all working.
Oh, that must be what it is. They're all, they got it hidden on their phone, or
Right.
they got it hidden on their monitor.
They're
Boss
all
walks in, the control tab or alt tab, whatever
Right.
it is.
It's Alt Tab.
Is it
what
Alt tab?
Alt Tab.
The boss walks by,
Mhm.
volume all the way down. So they're probably not even hearing us because they're just watching the match.
Or it might be Control Tab. I don't know. The chat would know. How do you switch through Windows, chat? Alt Tab or
I'm
Control
pretty sure
Tab?
it's alt tab. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know it's command tab on a mic or on a Mac.
This is not live on Roku. Mark Goki. I see
Yeah.
the question out there.
Yeah, Mark, it's not. David L. Cass says, I
One a
want to
day
be a
we're gonna
3
do that.
again.
We will be streaming to Roku one of these days.
So what does that mean, I want to be a 3 again? Does that mean you want to be less skilled?
No, he
or you
wants
just
to have
want to win less matches?
He wants to have
Or
that
less
advantage
games.
of games, I would imagine.
Okay. Benjamin De La Rosa cleared it up for us. Alt tab to swap, control tab to switch tabs in the browser.
Control Tab. That's
First
what it
tabs
is.
in the browser, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Chris Johnson says 3-4 here. I learn from every game I play, win or lose. That's
Great.
the perfect attitude to have about it. Have
Loving
fun,
the
learn some
chat.
stuff.
Hashtag work for life, Sarah Parks.
Preach it. And now, is it any relation to Brian Parks, Sarah Parks?
I think that's his
I'm
wife.
pretty sure.
I think that's his
Hey,
lovely
Sarah.
wife.
Tammy says, I'm listening and watching and working, I swear.
I swear.
Sure. Sure, Tammy. No judgment from us. This is good pool, so. Jonah Long says, I'm a 5 in league. What are these guys shooting ranked?
These are nines.
Yeah,
8 or
these are
9s.
definitely 9s.
Not with that shot, but hey.
You think this is a gimme here? That's probably a gimme.
These are 8s and 9s. 9s.
Or 7s and 9s, yeah.
7 through 9. Is that what it is?
Yeah, 7 and 8 ball, 9 and 9 ball.
Yeah, these are top level players in APA.
I don't know if I can say this on stream, but Jason Thorne is sitting on my, watching on my TV. is that how you mute things in
I think
stream?
so.
All right, so Robert Hall takes that rack.
No, you go.
Is that how you bleep something out?
What
Okay.
the?
There we go. There we go. We got it. Tammy, since I work for the API, I always call it market research. That's how I get away from it. Tammy says this also qualifies as practice, right? Yes. The answer is yes. Of course it does. It's a pretty close race, 4-3.
4-3.
Yeah, then of course they raced to 7. Just gonna go the distance. Oh. Ricky says, one of these days I'm gonna take
Ricky
off of
Bobby?
work. Not Ricky Bobby.
Okay.
I believe his name is Jaramillo, which is a very cool name. That just kind of rolls
Yeah.
off the tongue. Hopefully I pronounced that right. He wants to take off work and come play this thing. I think he should.
Come
It's a
on.
good time.
Come on. Come on down to Strokers. Have yourself a time.
Bill Jackson, or Keo Nee says APA 9-ball isn't 9-ball. To a certain extent, you're kind of right, because there's a point system in the league play, whereas normal 9-ball, you just sink that 9, it's just you win the rack. So that is a huge difference there. So how's this table? Teach what are the patterns here? Is that what it's called? How do you go
Yeah.
out here?
Okay, so he's gonna go two rails onto the 3 ball. The one right next to it. One. No, he drew back. That's good. See, that I don't like that because you can draw too far. I like going 1, 2, and then out towards
Putting
the
in the
center of
center
the table.
table.
Now he's in trouble.
Is he
He's
frozen?
a 3-cushion billiard player, so he's going to play with different patterns that I'm used to thinking.
We got a question from Allie. I just jumped on stream. Is that Rob from Huntsville? Is
Yes. Oh, we got our wonderful Tracy on the chat. Anya. My
Yes.
wonderful female friend from Alabama. Inside pool girl.
and Allie, to answer that question, Robert Hall is absolutely from Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama.
Didn't Robin yesterday from finals was from Alabama? as
Everybody's
well.
from
Yeah,
Alabama.
Alabama's having a great showing.
Oh, yeah.
I have the TV table on my 70-inch screen and chat on my laptop. Really,
Boom.
that's the way to do it, man. That is the way
And
to
the
do
boss
it.
is coming around the corner. shoots the cheese. I don't like this combo at all. I don't know why it would land here. Room mic got hot, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a little hot.
Can you turn it down as a third channel? A little bit. That's good. I don't. Yeah. See that was. You should never ever play that combo. There's too much space between the balls and the pocket. Just never goes. Yep. See him hitting his leg. See, and that could cost him the match. Those getting mad like that. You got to stay smooth. Dan's not getting the rolls to come out the way that he wants them either. So these guys are equally. You got to play out. You really got to play out in this tournament. So he's gonna. Looks like he's on the right side of the ball where he can just roll down between the 7 and 9 here. Thank you so much.
Oh, Alvin Tripp just showed up.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna need a buddy here to hang out with
Wonderful.
me while you eat.
Wonderful. Thanks, Ashley.
Ashley,
Will you
wanna
marry
hop on
me?
stream?
You're gonna come on.
Did she say
I'm
big
gonna ask-
decision?
I'm gonna ask you to marry me on stream.
Alvin,
she said
that-
yes.
Alvin.
She
But then
said
she immediately
yes.
walked away, bro.
That's
Doesn't
all right. I'll
bode
get with her
well.
later.
Oh no.
No, she was talking to
Even
me.
though I remember Mr. Bowman was trying to get you a billiard playing traveling wife to help you
Yeah.
with all these streams all the time. And
Ashley's gonna marry me. Didn't you hear? All right. Yeah, share this thing up, folks.
yeah,
Get,
guys, we're about 600 viewers.
Yes,
This is real quality play. Share it up.
do
Of
it.
course, you can hear Alvin awkwardly
Live.
propose to the wait staff every couple of minutes.
No, that's the first time I've ever said something
It
to
is.
Ashley.
Alvin is a consummate gentleman.
Never
I'm
do
just,
that.
I'm just giving him a
That
hard
was,
time.
that was just fun on the stream, folks. Although I would marry Ashley, but hey, you never know.
Jeez. Ashley is a very nice young lady.
She's awesome.
She is very
They're
nice.
all awesome here. I'd marry all of them.
4-4 race, too, man. This is a game. This is a match. Hashtag share it up. I love it. Alvin just went off stream to enjoy the wonderful sandwich and big old pile of shrimp that he's got. So you're stuck with Steve for a while. Hopefully maybe Jason will come over and hang out with us. All right, there's the break. Yeah, I know I'm only a 3, but looks like a pretty nasty cluster over on that left-hand side.
I'll help you out here, buddy.
Yeah, you can't leave me alone. I'm
Great
not that
shot.
good at pool, Alvin.
No, I just had to eat some of them scrimps. All right.
Is he
yeah,
frozen
I mean, this
against the
is
7
great.
there? I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. What's up, Troy?
What'd he say?
Your ears are burning. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about you.
Chris Johnson says, don't talk about food if you want us to stay online. Chris, I apologize.
Yeah, we
It is
should
getting
never
about
talk
lunchtime.
about food. Should never talk about food on the stream. That's bad, bad, bad.
Since we're on the hashtag thing, let's hashtag delivery.
Hashtag give me some food at Strokers.
Dane says, Ashley seems like a nice enough lady, but I would definitely try the food before proposing. Well, we've been here a couple of days now,
Oh, yeah.
so we've tried
This
quite
is
a
my
bit of the
fifth
food.
year here. Fifth year in a row.
Isn't it
streaming.
amazing that right around lunchtime, it's exactly 12:05 Eastern right now, right around lunch, all the conversation turns to food.
Yeah,
Right?
and more scrimpers. Good shot.
Jason Thorne
shot.
says, hashtag but they're scrimps.
Yeah, the scrimp.
Oh, too funny. So he's got ball in hand here. What do you think he's going
Ooh.
to do, Alvin?
Shoot the 2 in the bottom right-hand pocket. He'll stop shot or roll up just a touch. After the 1, of course. Roll up just a touch. Shoot the 3 in the top right-hand pocket. 4 will go down in the bottom left-hand pocket. It's a myriad of ways he can go from there.
From that
From
point.
here.
It's one thing I really like about pool is you really do, to be a great player, you have to think 3, 4, 5 shots down the line. You got to see the problems early and solve those problems.
And how to get there.
It's pretty neat when you start thinking about it.
How do you get from one ball to the next 3, 4 shots away? It gets kind of confusing, but the more you do it, the better you can see. Yeah.
Jason Pena, I believe, now new member. What's the skill level to join? Don't quite know what you're asking with that phrasing.
You got to play out. You got to play the tournament, the qualifier tournaments.
Are you talking about this tournament? You think he's talking about this tournament? Yeah, to qualify for this tournament, actually go to poolplayers.com/USAM. All the information about how to get here is on there. Also, you can sign up there so we can send you information when the prelims and whatnot start to happen. I don't believe there's a skill level requirement, but you got to get through a field of good players to get here.
Yeah, you better be good.
And again, I'm speaking as a 3. There's very small chance that I could even walk into the prelim, let alone this room.
Yeah, you have to win it here. There's no handicaps.
So yeah, definitely go to poolplayers.com/USAM. Fill out that form, and then we'll keep you posted and in the loop on when the prelims and the registration for that starts.
They're conceding the shot balls too at the end, but
all right, type it in chat.
5-4. We're racing to 7.
They're just going back and forth.
Here at Strokers Palm Harbor, you're watching the APA's production with Inside Pool of the U.S. Amateur Championship 2016, and that is the bottom line.
Ooh, got it a couple there.
Yeah, it's a great place to sit here. It's a great place to sit.
There you go. You got a good position for that. So how do you get back down here?
Back down.
For the next ball.
You gonna do the next match? Yeah, okay. Next match. What time's the next match?
Where's our sheet? We have a sheet somewhere. I want to assume if it was 12, then it's probably 1:30. Yeah, the 1.5 hour rounds.
See you then. Thank you. James Adams is going to commentate with us.
James Seabooth asked who's playing. We have Robert Hall.
Probably won his match.
We have Dan Hines on the table right now. I'm pretty sure that gentleman won his match. I was trying to get his photograph of his opponent, and it was hard because he would never let him get to the table.
It's funny.
That's the hard part of my job. Is sometimes, and it doesn't speak to the skill level of the opponent that's sitting, but these players will run racks, and when you got to get a photograph of the person not at the table, you might be waiting a couple racks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not. I mean, and again, I'm not knocking the player that's sitting. Sometimes if you can't get to the table, you can't get to the table. There's just nothing you can do. I think that's why I hear a lot of strong players saying, just play your game, just do what you do, don't worry about the other guy, and things will work out. You just got to play your game. Well, looks like this is a quick rack.
5-5.
Easy peasy.
Yep. I want to mention a couple people helping make the stream possible. We got Mike from FloridaDroneVideos.com here.
Hi, Mike.
And Johnny Q from Image Custom Cues, as well as Buddy Wan from Coastal Floors Inc. up in Hilton Head, up from here, Hilton Head, South Carolina, Coastal Floors Inc.
I'm going to give a shout out to Luke Garrett while we're here, one of our league operators. Just joined the chat.
Give a shout out to Mom. Hey, Mom. I know you're not watching, but
yeah, my mom is also not watching.
But hey, we love you. I know you've never seen anything I've ever done, but that's okay.
Alvin, you keep talking like that. I'm gonna have to give you a hug, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awkward on stream.
Yeah, my mom's great, man. She's funded a lot of this, my adventures.
We should take some selfies and send them to our respective mothers.
Yeah, we'll do that. We got a good one together yesterday.
We
You gotta
did.
Send, I'm
We
gonna
did.
have you send me that one. I'm gonna post that one on Facebook. That was a good one. On Goofy Book, which we're streaming to worldwide.
Yeah, love me some Facebook. Guys, if you just joined in the stream, we are in Palm Harbor, Florida at the U.S. Amateur Championship. It's day one of the men's event. If you just joined in the chat, make sure you share it out to all your friends and family. And even teammates too, because watching great pool helps your game.
It's gonna beat this ball up table. Okay.
We got a hashtag moms have better things to do in chat.
Yeah, my mom does not
Aw.
care about the pool at all.
She cares about you though.
Yeah. And I care about her too when she's peeling off that cash. Off
Alvin,
a pile.
I want you to go off
I'm
stream
just
right
joking.
now, get out your phone, and send your mom some flowers
Mother.
right now. Actually, everybody in chat,
Send your mom a message.
send your mom some flowers.
Tell her Alvin loves her.
Gosh, Alvin, killing
Inside
me.
Pool loves her. Inside Pool loves you, Mom.
Killing me.
They wanted me to tell you.
Samantha says, or if you have a really awesome mom, she plays pool.
That's
Samantha,
true,
does your
too.
mom play pool?
My mom does yoga. Tells me what to do all the time. 9 ball!
Oh,
Wow,
look at that
was awesome.
shot.
That was awesome to go to the hill.
Wow.
All right, now on the snap. Give it to me on the snap.
Wow.
On the snap.
Holy smokes. I thought he was going to play safe. I don't know what I was thinking he was doing.
He was doing his job. Making pool balls.
Apparently.
Making that 9 ball.
Jeez.
Making that ball
I would say
go
that's
bye-bye.
that's the coolest shot we've seen so far on stream. We saw a 9 in the snap yesterday, which actually ended ladies
That was
finals.
an awesome.
That was pretty
that
hot,
was
too.
Great, man.
And I would say that's probably a cooler moment than this one.
That
but
was
that
cool.
was, I did not expect that at all.
That was killer. Robin Parker, another Alabaman.
Yep. Alabamian is, I guess, how you would say that.
Alabamian.
Oh, well, we didn't
Oh.
get the 9 in the snap. but,
Huntsvillian. Nope, not on the snap.
So Robert Hall definitely not out of the game.
He's gonna.
And you see him kind of chatting with each other too. Again, I've been to a lot of pool tournaments. I've been to a lot of events, and this is probably the highest level of sportsmanship.
Only one. Only one where
You got to
they're
come
nice
hang
to
out at
each
more
other.
APA events, man, because usually
Oh,
we're all
yeah, I
pretty
don't
chill.
do any APA events. This is the only APA event I go to. I did do that one up in Atlantic City a couple years ago. That was crazy.
Which one was that? Do you remember?
It was at the Trump Hotel.
Of course it was at the Trump Hotel.
I guess they're all Trump hotels. Yeah, I forget what it was
Don't
called.
say his name too much in stream. We'll start a political debate in
Oh,
chat.
yeah,
That's the
I don't
last
give
thing
a
we want to
shit.
do.
Yeah, the battle of between South Jersey and North Jersey. I know the chat will be able to answer that. What was the name of that tournament up there?
Do you remember what year exactly it was?
I mean, they do it every year. It's at Bally's is where it's at.
Okay.
And somebody will know.
I bet Jason would know. I wonder if he's listening.
They
Oh, we got Brian
Christopher
Parks
Ivany
in chat.
smack you right off the chat, dude. Parks for president.
We can
Nice.
get behind that. We can get behind Parks for president.
Absolutely. What's up, buddy? What, did you get another shark? Dan Gamble's here. You get another one? Hollywood
wow.
wants a manta ray. He needs you to catch him a ray for his wrap, his Q wrap.
Luke Garrett says Mid-Atlantic Challenge.
Mid-Atlantic
Is that
Challenge.
what it
I
is?
think
Thanks,
so.
Luke.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great tournament. Yeah, Daniel Gamble is here, and he's been fishing off the hotel.
At our hotel?
Yeah, and he caught a giant.
Are you serious?
He caught a shark. 4 o'clock this morning.
Dang, bro.
He caught a shark when I was out there the other night. A little 3-foot shark. Black tip. Tried to tear my arm off, Steve, and then he threw it at me.
He threw the
His
shark at
jaws
you?
sunk into my throat.
That's a good way. It's better than coffee, man.
Ah! All right, back to pool.
Back to Pool.
I love when people come in the booth and want to talk.
We actually have a video on the APA's YouTube called Back to Pool.
Back to Pool. Okay, so now see how far off the rail the 2-ball is, Steve. That's going to make it difficult for him to hit. He hit it, though. Oh, it's scratched. Well,
You can tell he's not happy about that.
All right, so if Dan plays his cards correctly or his ball correctly here.
You think he runs out here?
I don't know, man. The way these guys have been missing balls, I can't say that he's going to run
I
out.
don't see any clusters. That's usually the first thing you look for, right?
I'm done predicting runouts on these guys. They've already proven to me that they're not playing. I'm sure they're not used to being on TV.
Well, new table, first round, got to work it all out.
Yeah.
There are 11 racks in.
Yep, he's already bumping balls, and moving stuff around. It's not good. Now we go to, he's got to get up above the 5-ball. He's at a good angle to bounce off the bottom rail and go up behind the 5. Boom, there it is.
Nice.
Now he's going to be traveling off this 8-ball here. He's not careful. He could, no, he'll just draw up table a little bit towards the 7. Stop shot, wow, got lucky.
If he rolled much further, he'd been in trouble.
Yeah, and he put the right spin on the ball to get it to roll in. It was rolling towards the pocket, so. Here he's hitting high ball. He's going to go off the top rail and back down to the center of the table. Back to center, close to it. Well, he went way left, but that's okay. It's actually the best place to be. He's just going to stop shot here. Boom, close to it. One little 2-1 roll. Roll down for the win. 8-9. I don't like how he was moving while he was getting down. Did you see how he kind of leaned into? Very well almost missed that ball, too, if he wouldn't have hit that right. Yeah, he didn't look very stable there, but this is good to wrap it up. Robert Hall goes to the 1-loss side immediately. Wow.
Again, a good show of sportsmanship.
Great
and
show.
There, yeah.
Great
Very
match.
good match.
Steve, thank you for joining me,
My
sir.
pleasure.
Doing
When's
better
the next,
and better.
When's the next round, Alvin?
1:30.
1:30.
So
So
we shall
we're
see
going to put that
everybody
up in
then.
chat.
Thanks for watching on the Billiard Channel and on YouTube and on APA. And we are blasting out across the galaxy once again. InsidePool.tv. So we'll see you then, guys. Thanks a lot.